Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Testing, testing, testing. Using gold turn, son. Oh my! And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Solu Broadcasting Network. I'm your host, Scotty Bonner, along here with my camera lady, producer, director, and bride, the lovely and talented Miss Michelle. And we have got a ladies' battle about ready to take place here between the Shoreline Sharks and your Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks. The Seahawks warming up down here. You can see them wearing their home white sweaters with the blue shoulders, blue numbers, blue names, black shorts, white socks with blue and white stripes. And we'll see who's getting the start in between the pipes for the Seahawks. It looks like is that Eden Miller? Eden Miller, number 96. Yes, there it is, getting the start in between the pipes for the Seahawks. And down at the other end, the Shoreline Sharks, wearing their road black sweaters with the green shoulders. Says Shoreline Sharks across the chest, number on the front, numbers on the back. Neither team with numbers on the sleeves. We really got to talk to both teams' boards about that. And green stripes across the shorts with black shorts, green stripes on the bottom of the sleeves, white numbers with green trim, and black socks with green and white stripes. And in between the pipes, it looks like it's going to be number 27 in your scorecard, Miss Alice Murphy. All right, this is a U12 battle, a Pee-wee battle, ladies and gentlemen. So there'll be 15-minute stanzas here. Icing and offsides are in effect. There is no delayed offsides. If you're offsides, it's an automatic whistle. If you're shorthanded and you ice the puck, icing will be called. There is no sudden death or sudden life overtime should the game be tied at the end of regulation. And body checking is illegal here, but it is legal in the PWHL. And fighting is frowned upon by the United States, Canadian governments, and most of the European Union. So we don't expect to see any of that here today. Well, what are you going to do? We're still going to have a good day. All right, the ladies are gathering in the pucks here as the Sharks and the Seahawks getting ready to do battle. For your entertainment purposes at home, I want to thank everybody so much for tuning in. An absolute blessing, honor, and privilege to be here with you today. And if it's your first time watching us on YouTube or on Facebook, ladies and gentlemen, I want to ask you to please like and subscribe to our channels. That helps us grow the brand, as they say. All right, the Seahawks over getting some last-minute instructions, as are the Sharks getting some last-minute instructions from their bench. And we're about ready to get underway here. From the Rose Garden here in Norwich, Connecticut. I always forget where we are sometimes. We are the Traveling Wilburys here. Misses an eye. All right. So the Sharks play out of the Northford Ice Pavilion down in Northford. The Seahawks play right here at the Rose Garden in Norwich, Connecticut. All right, the Sharks break their huddle. And we are about ready to get underway. Looks like it's going to be number 6, Julian Maroon. She's got the captain on there. Number 53 out there. That's Tori Hammer. Number 8, Jocelyn Kenny over on right wing. 74 on defense. That's Mackenzie Krause. And number 55, that's Jamie Toach. And now it's Ava Tanzosh starting on left wing. Salisbury getting the start at center ice. And can't see the other numbers. We'll let you know as soon as you know, we'll know. And we are about ready to get underway here. The ref drops the puck, and we are underway. The Sharks and the Seahawks quickly now. Nerone over the blue line, stepping to the outside. Poke checked away there. Nice poke check there. I believe that was Anderson. And Salisbury moving it up. Now here comes Salisbury now back the other way with speed. Over the blue line, gaining the red line and dumping it in. As Salisbury behind the net it goes now. Sharks look to break out. Good puck pursuit there. As Salisbury came over, Tanjas steals off the wall. The Sharks look to come away with it. Back the other way they go. Good back-checking effort there by 94 and White as she chops her down from behind. Fantastic play there by Salisbury. As Kimball got the puck over to Tanzosh. Tanzosh walks in, pulls the trigger, big save. The rebound, they score! Madison Salisbury following the play up. Buries the biscuit for the Seahawks on the first shift. A fantastic start for the girls in white. Just 38 seconds into the affair. And Salisbury gets to the rebound. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, the Seahawks are on the board 1-0. Good rush there. Good job getting the shot on goal right off the flipper. And then went in off the rebound there as Salisbury followed it up. Down the left wing now. Rossman out there. Now with Wilford. And Jairam, number 17, the forward unit. Chance in front there. Right at the doorstep was Grimes. Eva Grimes got it back in front. Rossman will chase it down to the blue line. Stepping in, letting the shot go. Doesn't get through. Bouncing puck. The Seahawks on it there. They get it back to the blue line, letting the shot go. That one bounces just wide as Wilford came out. That may have went off the shoulder of Ireland Wilford wearing number 19. Brian Trotier's old number. That one sent down low. Grimes in the corner with it now. Grimes on it there. Got it back to the blue line. Letting the shot go. Miller follows it into the pad. Dangerously, the rebound lie there for a moment, but it was cleared out of harm's way by the Seahawk lady defenseman. Cleared into the corner, chasing it down there. That's Anderson out there, 33 now. Really wish that the teams would put numbers on the sleeves one day for the broadcasting. I've been petitioning. Both teams with no numbers on the sleeves, and you can imagine. That's ironic. Behind the net it goes now, chasing it into the corner. On it there first is Anderson. Anderson turning. Anderson patiently off the boards. Kept in there. Sent back out. Nice play twice there. Isla Dubois kept the puck in. Walking in now. Chopping at it there was Wilford. Coming away now. And back the other way now. Here comes Rossman. Will send it down. She'll head off on a player change. And chasing it down there is Ireland Wilford. Up ahead, Grimes. Grimes moves it along. Hops over the stick of Sadler. On it there. I don't have a Sadler on the roster. Bouncing puck now. I think I did. Walking in, stepping to the outside, letting the shot go. Miller with the save, and there'll be no further play. Nice stop there by the yellow padded, yellow waffled, yellow gloved Eden Miller. I love the accessories that she's got going on there. As a goaltender, you get to, accessorize your equipment. Love the yellow and blue pads and equipment there. Face off deep in the Seahawks zone. The officials talking things over. Hopefully they harness their inner Andy Van Helleman and just be linesmen here today. Like to see 5-on-5 hockey the entire time. Coach keeping the puck in. Got it to O'Brien. O'Brien winding, shooting. That just missed. Sent hard around, chased down by Zoo. Back to the blue line it goes. Now Zoo out there with Salisbury. As Tan gets to it. Tan trying to move it along. Tan got it out to center. And chasing it down now is Touch. Touch on it there. Moving it up along the boards. Seahawks quickly move it back out to center. Knocked down by number 55. Touch carried back in, but offsides. There is no delayed offsides in youth hockey, so it's an automatic whistle. No chance for the girls to get back on sides. 1-0. The Seahawks lead it. 12:15 left to go here in the opening stanza. A good start by both organizations. Leaning in to take it now is Nova Miller, number 44 in your scorecard. Wearing Reggie Jackson's old number. She wins the draw back. McGovern tried to get to it. Bodies go flying there. Tan aggressively stepping up. Miller got it, but not out. Kept in at the blue line. Good job there by the Sharks to keep it in. That was Mackenzie Krause who kept the puck in at the blue line. Nice job by Krause to knock it down. Tan trying to get rid of it. They're digging and mucking behind the net now. Tan aggressively in there. Helping out is Miller. Sharks get to it, send it back to the blue line, but a little too hot to handle, a little too cold to hold as it goes all the way down. Can't be icing because the Sharks sent it down. McGovern aggressively in on the forecheck. Comes around now. Lemorge pinching in to keep it in. Nice play there by Kalen Lemorge, but it comes out the center now. Down the right wing with speed. Here comes Naran. Naran against Tan, but it looks like it's going to go for icing. So icing is the call with 11:31 left to go here. You see the scroll on the bottom of the screen, ladies and gentlemen. Next Level Summer Academy. Next Level Summer Camps. The best camps anywhere in Connecticut. If your young lady or lad is looking for a summer camp experience, they are second to none. The premier summer camp experience that's going to be right here in Oakdale this summer. With emphasis on basketball, baseball, hockey, football. A couple of the Seahawks went last year, about 4 of them, and they raved about it. They've signed up to go again this year. So let them know that Scotty and Michelle sent you from Solu. You get 10% off. Here's a chance for the Sharks now. Down low, ends up behind the net. Seahawks dig it loose, sent hard around. Sharks first on it along the boards, now keeping it in there. Lavoni letting the shot go. Behind the net it goes now. Quickly, the Sharks on it there. Good cycling down low now for Nerone. Nerone behind the net. Nerone's got a lady in front. Got it to her, letting the shot go. Miller the save, and it's thwarted out of there. Big stop by Miller. Here come the Seahawks now. Back the other way. Tape-to-tape pass through the neutral zone. Kemble up for Salisbury. Now here comes Tanzosh down the right wing. Looking to sorcerer it back to Salisbury, and that just failed to click. Kemble on the back check now. Getting the stick in the passing lane. Bouncing puck sent quickly back up. Knocked down. Here comes Salisbury. Salisbury on the backhand will dump it in. Kemble will give hustle there. Tanzosh arrives as the Sharks look to break it out. Boy, I'll tell you, I really like the puck movement by both of these organizations here today as Hammer turning on it there. Corey Hammer hounded from behind there by Tanzosh. Salisbury on the backhand. Tried to get it out. That's chopped ahead and sent all the way down. No icing. As first on it there is Touch. Touch rounds the net like Bobby Orr. Hard off the boards. Sharks complete the player change, as do the Seahawks. 10:05 left to go now. Into the corner it goes. Seahawks on it there. Dangerously came out in front. 10. Got to get that out of harm's way, but the Sharks recover. Try to go back to the blue line, but nobody home. It's sent all the way down now. Jamie Touch first on it. That should not be icing. That was the Sharks who sent it back to the blue line. Oh, if I'm the Sharks coaching staff right now, I'm not happy with that. The Sharks passed it back to the blue line. That wasn't the Seahawks that dumped that out unless, well, sometimes the memory does what the memory wants to do. Did you see who dumped it out? I think it was the Sharks. Well, an advantageous call there for the Sharks. I mean, if I'm the Seahawks coach, I'm complaining. I'm sorry. I had the mixed up complaint. There's Grimes now. Maybe I had the mixed up dump. No, it was the Sharks that definitely dumped it out. I'm checking my memory banks as we speak. And into the corner now. We'll have to go back and check the tape. Seahawks should be the ones complaining. Back to the blue line. Kicked ahead there by Wilford. And Wilford tracks it down. Rossman got it back up. Here's Wilford now. Wilford to the outside protecting the puck. Wilford hounded there. Fights through the check. Wilford at the dot. Lets the shot go. She scores. Ireland Wilford with the power move. Fought through the check. Let the wrist shot go. Buries the biscuit there. And the Seahawks extend the lead. 2-0 is the score. With just under 9.5 minutes left to go here. Wilford with the textbook power move there. Step to her right. Extended out her left foot. Protected the puck. Got the nice shot away. And the Seahawks lead it now 2-0. Salisbury digs it loose now. That's Caitlin Salisbury down the right wing at the dot. Pulls the trigger. That one poured down as the Sharks got to it there. Viveroni up the boards. The Sharks trying to come away with it. Can't get it out to center. Track down there. Salisbury broke it up. That's kept in now. Jairam on it there. That's Mira Jairam keeping the puck in. Sending it down low. Letting the shot go. Bouncing puck. Steps out to center there. And all the way down it goes. Anderson chasing it. Anderson. Nice job there by Anderson to go get it. Bouncing puck at the blue line. That comes loose. Knocked away by Zoo. Over the blue line, but offsides is the call. 8:42 left to go here. In the opening stanza, 2-0. The Seahawks impressive leading it here in the early going. The goals by Salisbury and Wilford. And as the faceoff now just outside the Sharks zone. 10. Gets it in the neutral zone. Will send it back in. Jairam in on the forecheck, but the Sharks jar it loose. Bouncing puck moved ahead by Zoo, but back the other way now. Stepping to the outside with speed. Here comes Flynn. Flynn down the left wing. Flynn's got a lady in front. Poke checked away there. Good angle there by Kaylin Lamore. Just she forced the play into the Zamboni door. Into the corner it goes now. Sharks on it there. Eyes up, heads up. Bonanno in the corner. Bonanno sending it hard around. Zoo on it in the corner. Zoo turning, wheeling, cleared, but not out. Waiting for it there was Lavaroni. Lavaroni kept the puck in. She'll track it down. On it quickly now. Lavaroni at the red line. Gets the Jets going the other way with speed now down the right wing at the dot. Pulls the trigger. Big stop. The rebound pounced on by Miller. Then there'll be no further play. Under 8 minutes left to go. Here in the opening stanza, 2-0 is the score. A real good affair from the Rose Garden here tonight. We had fun here last night as the Coast Guard Academy took on the Thomas College Terriers. Place was packed. The band was here. The mascot was here. The commandant was here. Mahoney steered aside now. Coast Guard won it 8-3. Cadets have a lot of fun here. They packed the house. Walking in, letting the shot go. Miller got the waffle on it. Ends up in the corner for Anderson. Anderson on it in the corner, but the Sharks get to it. Walking off the board, sliding it across at the dot. Walking in, pulling the trigger. Waffled aside there as Flynn got the shot away. Good pass across to Flynn there. Had a lot of pepper on it, too. Anderson stepping up. Cleared but not out. Kept in. Flynn wheeling and dealing. Got it down low. Walking in. Lets the shot go. They score! Zoe Bonanno. Zoe Bonanno buries the biscuit there for the Sharks. As they kept the pressure on, good puck movement. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, the Sharks are on the board. 2-1 is the score. Bonanno with the wrist shot there. And the Sharks have cut the lead in half. Kemble out there with Salisbury and Tanzach. Quickly now back the other way, Nerone. Nerone stepping to the outside. Nerone at the dot. Nerone walks in, pulls the trigger. Big stop. The rebound taken away by Salisbury. And now Salisbury back the other way with speed. Down the right wing. Gains the blue line. Sends it in. That's knocked down by Touch. Touch moved along there by Salisbury. Kemble in on the forecheck. The Sharks looking to come away with it. Kept in by Anderson. Anderson got a chunk of it, but away comes Krause now through the neutral zone. Good back check there as Anderson came back to break it up. Not once, but twice. Not twice, but thrice. As the great David Rose once said, sending it in. Behind the net it goes now. And no icing as it's waved off. Seahawks recover it there. Seahawks behind their own net, looking to break it out, trying to get it up to Kemble. Here's Kemble now. Kemble couldn't get the puck out. That's kept in. Here's Hammer. Hammer down the right wing. Hammer got it in front. Chance alone in front, letting the shot go. Miller to save the rebound. Covered up there by the netminder Miller. As Nerone was in the neighborhood. So 6:24 left to go here. 2-1 the score. Seahawks leading the affair. They got out to an early 2-0 lead. The Sharks just buried the biscuit moments ago. As Bonanno got the Sharks on the board. Face off one back to the blue line, letting the shot go. That was deflected. As Rossman got out to cover the blue line. Chance at the side of the net, sending it hard around. Ram on it there. Tan actually got to it first, cleared it, but not out. Kept in by Nerone. Nerone getting it down low. Wilford intercepted that, and here comes Ireland Wilford now up ahead. He's got Rossman just a little bit out of the reach of Caitlin, and will go all the way down for icing. Icing is the call. With 6 minutes left to go here in the opening stanza, this breaking the action is brought to us by our very good friends at Paul Johnson Builders and General Contractors, ladies and gentlemen. Paul's been in business for over 30 years right in the New Haven area. The Sharks know Paul very well. He has been working in that area, whether you need a new construction addition to your home, windows, kitchens, bathrooms, man cave, or she shed, give Paul a call. He's been working in the New Haven area for 30 years just on reputation and word of mouth, and he takes so much pride in his work and does a great job. And thank you so much to our good friends at Paul Johnson Builders and General Contractors. A good, honest man. Back to the blue line, sent back in. Offsides is the call. 5:46 left to go here. In the opening stanza, a couple of face-offs here. Midway through the period. A period a little bit sluggish like a wet sponge right now. All right, we weathered that storm. I was doing a high school game, ladies and gentlemen, about a week or so ago in Cheshire, and I said there was a lot of whistles. The game a little bit sluggish like a wet sponge. And a Karen over my ear said, sluggish. You're sluggish. Okay. I wasn't even looking at her. Here's Wilford now. So I always get a little nervous when I say that line, but listen. Ted Stryker demands that I say it, so I say it. In the corner now, good drop back pass to the blue line there as the Sharks look to set up shop. Sliding it across at the dot now, getting it back in front. Deflected by Tan. Dangerously there as Miller giving Tan the stink eye, saying, please don't deflect the puck when it's in the crease. Rossman digging, mucking, doing her homework, trying to get it out. Grimes over to help out. Kept in there by Leveroni. Behind the net it goes now. Seahawks, nice tape-to-tape pass there up for Rossman. Rossman got it out to center. Rossman now over center ice, sliding it across. Wilford giving chase. Wilford up against Dubois. Dubois lost the handle on it. Wilford came away with it. Wilford with the puck. A delayed penalty coming up here. The Seahawks are going to go to the power play unless they bury it here. Nice stop by Alice Murphy. Looks like we're going to get a slashing call, a hooking call. Well, ladies and gentlemen, never like to see a penalty called in any of these games, especially the first penalty, because when there's the first penalty, coming up soon is the second penalty. There were no penalties called in the first 10 minutes of the affair, 10 minutes and 15 seconds, but now there's one. Oh, these things have a habit of multiplying like gremlins thrown in a swimming pool. And sometimes the referee will even feed it after midnight, and then it'll be a disaster. All right, so power play here for the Seahawks. As the Sharks in the sin bin number 9, Isla Dubois. 2 minutes for hooking. And a face-off deep now in the Shark zone as the Seahawks look to regain the 2-goal lead. The first power play for either team. Anderson steps up to keep it in. Carney got a chunk of it, and back the other way now, Tegan O'Brien. O'Brien cutting to the inside. Poke checked away beautifully there by Anderson. Excellently timed poke check there by Anderson. Anderson really becoming a stalwart at that blue line. As they turn on it there, trying to get it back up a zoo. That's knocked down and sent back in by touch. Quickly now, Anderson behind her own net. Penalties are 90 seconds. Not for 2 minutes. I think I failed to mention that in the pregame festivities. All around, Seahawks come away with it. Seahawks trying to come out with it. That hit a skate accidentally, but advantageously for the Sharks. And as the Sharks keep it in now, O'Brien. O'Brien digging along the board, sending it down low, chasing it down there. Bonanno. Bonanno, the goal scorer for the ladies in black and green. Killing off the penalty here as they keep it down low now behind Miller. Trying to get it back out in front. Good job by the Seahawks to turn on it there. Bouncing puck dangerously came along in front. Back for a touch at the blue line. Touch with room. Lets the shot go. That's deflected. Bounces around like a pinball. Came loose. Letting the shot go. She scores! Zoe Bonanno. Short-handed. The puck pinballed its way to her. She turned and wheeled. Let the shot go. And right off the top of the crossbar and bar down goes Bonanno. Bar down Bonanno, they probably call her at the nip. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, 2-2 is the score. A gorgeous shot there by number 18 in black. A shorty, as the kids like to call it. So 2-2 is the score. As the faceoff won by the Sharks, and coming away with it now is Flynn. Flynn down the left wing. Flynn taking her time, sliding it across, stepping up there with the Seahawks and sending it all the way down. That's going to be icing unless it's on net. Icing is the call by the officiating crew. So 2-2 is the score. Both goals by Bonanno. The second one, a beautiful sniper-esque shot. With 3:23 left to go here in the opening stanza, a real good affair. I'll tell you, I like the way both of these teams are coached. I like the puck movement. I like the back checking. I like the breaking it out. And both of these teams can really shoot. Julia Nerone leaning in, number 6 in your scorecard, wearing Kenny Morrow's old number. Won it, but too cleanly. Leveroni will track it down at her own blue line. Tried to go D to D, a little too hot to handle, a little too cold to hold. Here's McGovern now. McGovern over the blue line. She gains the blue line and gets it in, turning on it there. Leveroni. Quickly now back the other way. A 3-on-2 developing here. A 4-on-2 is the Sharks. Serpentine. Ooh, that was offsides by a country mile. Clearly the official wants to get the happy hour at the buffet here on Sunday evening. There's no football games on, so he's not trying to get to a football game. McGovern along the boards now. McGovern trying to get it out. Couldn't do so. Bouncing puck comes out to center. And the Sharks will regain the blue line there. Sent in now. Here comes McGovern back the other way. McGovern hounded from behind. Lost the handle on it. Turning up. Going the other way now. Here come the Sharks now. The captain, Nerone. Nerone trying to step to the outside. Poke checked away there. Nice poke check there by Kemble. At the blue line, Tan. Tan trying to get it out. That's kept in by the Sharks. Sent across. That's knocked down. And back the other way now. Tanzas. Tanzas wheeling and dealing through the neutral zone. Over the blue line, onside. Tanzas with the move to the inside. Back to the forehand. Lets the shot go. Save the rebound. Gets pushed just wide as Salisbury was at the back door. A gorgeous rush there by Eva Tanzas and a big stop by the netminder Murphy. Tanzas really just picked that puck up standing still. It was at full stride in a couple of strides. Good back check there by Kemble breaking it up. But Nerone staying with it. Nerone to the inside. One lady to beat off sides is the call at the blue line. Nerone was getting the Jets going. So end-to-end action here in the first stanza. 2-2 is the score. An excellent affair here this evening from the Rose Garden in Norwich, Connecticut. Kemble lines up against Grimes. The two exchange pleasantries there. Keep an eye on those two. Looks like something heated might be starting to boil, which pleases the broadcaster. Bouncing puck now on the stick of Kemble. Kemble moving it up. On the stick of Touch. Touch slides it over. Good puck movement there by the Sharks as they get it to Grimes on the outside. Grimes tried to get it back to the inside, but Salisbury had to stick in the passing lane on the back check. Good back check there by Salisbury. Never too early to start back checking and never too late to get back. Broken up there. Here's Kemble now. Kemble reaching, trying to get a chunk of it. Poke checked away by Anderson. Salisbury will turn and go. Salisbury, eyes up, heads up, gains the red line. Dumped it in, but didn't get deep. Now the Sharks send it all the way down, and the ref saying no icing as he waves it off. Saying that the Seahawks deflected it. Cassidy Carney now behind her own net, sending it hard around. Sharks are waiting there for it as they try to get it out. Anderson said, get that out of here, sending it back to the boards. Carney, good puck support there. Got it back to the blue line. That's kept in by Krause. Krause lets the shot go dangerously. Miller got the flipper and the stick on that. Behind the net it goes now Anderson. Anderson lost the handle on it. All the way into the corner now for Grimes. Grimes sending it behind the net. Sharks looking to set up shop here as they cycle. Back for Grimes. Grimes with it there. Grimes turning along the boards. Kemble came down to break it up, and here comes Anderson now back the other way. Anderson leading the rush over the red line. At the blue line, offsides is the call. There's a half a step offsides there as the Seahawks gain the blue line. Just 39 seconds left to go. Wilford leaning in to take the draw now with Rossman and Jairam. Tan at the blue line. And won it to Rossman. Rossman getting it deep. Rossman chasing it behind the net. Rossman poking at it there. Comes around net there. Good job there by Rima Jairam to cut off the path as Wilford is spilled. Into the corner it goes now. 19 seconds left to go. Tan pinching. And keeping the puck in. That goes behind the net for Wilford. Wilford on it there. Wilford with it. Wilford in the corner. Wilford saucering it across. That was actually a shot on goal. A nice stop there by Murphy. Tan steps up. Tan sends it down to Wilford. Bouncing puck with 2 seconds. Can they get another shot away? They might get a power play, but no. Neither has occurred there. So that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen, as the opening stanza comes to a close. Your score at the end of one, the Shoreline Sharks 2, Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks 2. We'll be right back with the start of the second stanza in just a moment. You're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. No, nine. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Solu Broadcasting Network. I hope you had a fantastic intermission. Second stanza are about ready to get underway. Well, it doesn't get any better than that period right there. 2-2 is the score. Goal scorers for the Seahawks, Wilford and Salisbury. And 2 goals by Zoe Bonanno for the Sharks, and that is where we stand. It was Caitlin Salisbury who buried the biscuit for the Seahawks. And then here come the Sharks now, off the faceoff, cutting to the inside, back to the outside. Anderson got a chunk of it, poke checked away. Good job by Rossman on the back check. Oh, excuse me. That was Carney on the back check, not Rossman. There's Rossman skating ahead. Back the other way now, Wilford. Wilford through the neutral zone, tried to send it up to Rossman. That bounces away. Jairam gets back to it. Jairam trying to send it down low. She does. Rossman now behind the net. Rossman at the side of the net, jabbing at it. Rossman behind the net's got Wilford in front. Rossman digging, mucking, doing her homework, trying to come away with it. As the Sharks turn on it there. Sharks get it out to the blue line. Picked up now by Jocelyn Kenny. Kenny just up ahead, just out of the reach of Nerone, but Nerone will get to it down the right wing. Nerone at the dot. Nerone walks in, pulls the trigger. That just missed as Carney came sliding by. Good rush there. Good job by Carney. By Carney twice now on that shift. Really getting on our horse and back checking. That pleases the broadcaster. Jairam going at it there with Leveroni. As the two exchange pleasantries. Things starting to heat up out there in this tied affair. Rossman into the corner now by the Zamboni door. Rossman tied up there. As they're digging and mucking, Wilford came over, tried to get the puck in front, and the stick got stuck in the door there. Is she going to get a penalty? Oh, the ref escorting her to the sin bin aggressively. Okay. Leveroni. 2 minutes. Not sure what she did. Roughing is the call. Well, tell you now how I feel about roughing in hockey, ladies and gentlemen. Unless it's after the whistle, then basically you're saying that you're playing hockey too roughly. And therefore, no, sir, I don't like it. Well, I told you once that first penalty happens, it's like breaking the seal at happy hour. No bueno. Sent ahead now, shorthanded. Here come the Sharks now down the left wing, stepping up. Tanzash got a big chunk of Grimes. Miller makes the save. The rebound, Tanzash got it out of there. Good job by Tanzash to turn around and find that puck. Here come the Seahawks now, sending it up. Salisbury and send it ahead. That's Caitlin Salisbury, number 92. Back the other way now, Schatz down the left wing. And Schatz sending it into the corner, but Salisbury quickly got it to Tan. Here comes Tan now. Tan with speed through the neutral zone. Tan with one lady to beat. Tan to the outside. Tan still with it. Protecting the puck, taking one chop, 2 chops. Forced to the outside there by Jamie Touch. Nice job by Touch to stay with her. Back to the blue line. Hops over the stick and comes away to center. 45 seconds left to go here in the Seahawks power play. Tanzash hard off the boards up ahead. Sharks wait for it there. Salisbury on the forecheck. That's sent back in off the skates of Tanzash. So skates of Tan, excuse me. Tan and Tanzash on defense now. Tan squared out there for the Seahawks. Salisbury couldn't cut back to the inside and back the other way now. Carrying it with speed is Kraus. Kraus to the outside. Kraus 1-on-5 as you saw all the Seahawks get back. Really got to like the back-checking effort here by the girls in white, blue, and yellow tonight. They've done a fantastic job getting on their horse. Sent all the way down. Kraus will turn on it there. Kraus will send it up. That's knocked down by Tan. Tan over the blue line. Will send it in. Over the red line, excuse me. That goes behind the netminder. There, Murphy. Murphy with the pink numbers. And the 27 on the jersey. Back the other way now. Here come the Sharks. We're back to 5-on-5 through the neutral zone with speed. Over the blue line. McGovern got a chunk of the skate there. Play allowed to continue. Steered aside by Miller. Ooh, the ref took a hard spill. Hope he's all right. Tan in the corner. He is right back up. Good job. Mr. Officially shakes it off. And now Tan fighting there. Both players are hooking one another. O'Brien didn't care for it. Coming in and laying the lumber into the corner there. Play allowed to continue. Cleared but not out. At the blue line it goes now. That was Miller who got the big hit in the corner. Now chasing it down is Flynn. Flynn on it in the corner. Flynn tried to get it back in front. That went off the skates of Miller. And it's tracked down quickly as the Sharks keep it in on the backhand. Kraus bouncing puck knocked aside. Tan got it out to center. That's knocked down, sent back in, but offsides is the call because there is no delayed offsides in USA hockey. And that's a perfect example of that play right there, why there should be. Sharks would have been out of the zone a half a second later. We'd still be playing hockey, but nope. Not allowed. All right, Salisbury leans in. Tanzash and Kemble out there. Anderson on D. Not sure who the left defense lady is. We'll get it for you in just a moment. As the faceoff comes to the left defense lady right on her stick. Trying to knock it down. Couldn't do so. Anderson on the backhand. Got it up to Tanzash. Tanzash down the right wing. Couldn't gain the blue line. Anderson will follow up. Anderson will send it in. That's Carney on D with Anderson. As it's sent ahead now, a foot race is going to ensue. down the right wing, Leveroni. Leveroni got to it at the dot, walking in, pulls the trigger. Miller with the save, and there'll be no rebound. A big stop there by Eden Miller. As down the right wing, Phoebe Leveroni with a nice burst of speed there. Got the shot away, Miller. Square to the shooter, top of the crease, no rebound. Did a real nice job with the save there. As the faceoff won by the Sharks, back to the blue line, getting to it, keeping it in, dancing at the blue line. Letting the shot go there was Leveroni. Kemble pinching in, sealing off the wall. The Sharks try to go back in front. Seahawks trying to get it out, can't do so. Kept in at the blue line. Nice play there by Bonanno. Bonanno looking for the hat trick. She's got 2 already. You know, if you get a hat trick, ladies and gentlemen, you get to name what flavored ice cream you get on the way home. Tanzosh aggressively. Quickly now, Leveroni down the right wing. Working in now at the dot, pulling the trigger, waffled aside by Miller. Another nice stop there by Miller. Another good rush by Leveroni. Kimball spilled, and it's kept in now by O'Brien. O'Brien dropping it off. Another drop pass there by Bonanno back to the blue line. Sharks moving the puck beautifully as O'Brien was getting to the cooker. Now O'Brien turning on it in the corner, but Anderson came over. Salisbury getting a chunk of it, turning on it there. Bonanno. Bonanno hard around Kemble. Intercepted that pass. Kemble along the boards. Dubois pinching in. And Kemble on the backhand gets it out to center. On it there, the Sharks quickly look to turn it back to offense. Sent in by Dubois. I think Dubois thought they were offside, but they are onside. So play continues. Carney over in the area, and Anderson will track it down now. Anderson rounding the net like Bobby Orr. Anderson coming out the other end. You got 3 Sharks over there, and they intercept the pass. On it now is Carney. Carney in the corner. Carney lost the handle on it. Sharks got a lady out in front trying to get it to her. Now they do get it there. Here's a chance now, pulling the trigger. That was Kenny, and that one right over the crossbar. Oh, the Seahawks really could use a whistle here. Icing would not be a bad play here by the Seahawks, but they can't get it out. As they are really starting to mouth breathe in there, looking like Clubber Lang in the 3rd round of the second fight versus Rocky Balboa, after he was trained by the great Apollo Creed in Los Angeles, California, in 1982. The Seahawks completely out of gas. I'd like to see the Sharks. Sharks should get some fresh legs out there. Take advantage of this because the benches are further away here in the second period. And icing would not be a bad play here by the Seahawks to get some fresh legs out there. But somehow on fumes comes Kimball. And they get it all the way down. Seahawks have got to get fresh legs out there. They change one defense lady. That's not going to do it. Along the boards now, kept in by Carney. Salisbury will cross corner, dump it in. They got to get their players off the ice here. They are out of gas, but they look a lot better than I would if I was out there that long. I got to be honest. In the corner now, stick on the puck there by Kemble. She'll keep it in and send it down low. Salisbury running on fumes there, looking like Cougar, hoping Maverick will come by and help out as Carney. Kept it in, but only temporarily, and away come the Sharks now through the neutral zone. Carney trying to catch up, can't do so. Broken up there, temporarily, still broken up, turning, wheeling, letting the shot go. That rolls to Miller, and there'll be no further play. Finally, the Seahawks can get some fresh talons out there as they weather that storm. Another nice stop there by the netminder, Eden Miller. And she's been really good here tonight. Under 8 minutes to go now. Near in the second stanza, Wilford leans in to take the draw. Clean face-off win there by Ireland Wilford. As it comes along the boards, now here comes Wilford. Back the other way against Krause. Wilford through the neutral zone. That's knocked down. And turning on it there was Grimes. Grimes over the blue line, centering it. Nice job on the back check there by Jiran to lift the stick. Bodies collide along the boards there. Can't get it out. As it's kept in by Krause. Behind the net it goes now. On it there, the Seahawks. Seahawks with it behind the net. Sharks do a nice job there going where the puck is going to be. Rossman now. Rossman will help it along the center ice. I don't think that's got enough mustard on it for icing. Well, maybe it does. Well, icing is the call with 7:17 left to go here in the second stanza. This breaking the action brought to us by our very good friends at Dufour Photography. Ladies and gentlemen, have you heard of John Dufour Photography? I'm telling you, his pictures this weekend from their tournament. I know he's tuning in right now. What's up, John, my man? His pictures are absolutely the crispest, the most beautiful. Go to John Dufour. That's Dufour, spelled like the number, photography. Check out his portfolio. He did our son's senior pictures. Oh, my gosh. Here's a chance now in front. They are absolutely the best. John's the greatest photographer in the world and one of the greatest guys I've ever met. So go to John Dufour Photography. Tell him Scotty and Michelle sent you. Get 10% off when you got a wedding, a new baby, a sporting event. He's also a tremendous graphic artist. He's phenomenal. That's John Dufour Photography, ladies and gentlemen. I've never seen colors pop like they do off of his pictures. Pictures he took this weekend with just the yellows and the blues and the whites of the ice. Just nothing. Second to none. All right, 6:50 left to go here. As the faceoff will come in the neutral zone. Play was offsides there at the blue line. A real good affair here, a real pressure cooker. 2-2 is the score here between the Sharks and the Seahawks. The game just about halfway over now as the refs looks like they're discussing where they're going to go, whether it's going to be Domino's or Papa John's or perhaps the Little Caesars right around the block. Good Detroit pizza there. I like that. Anderson gets over the red line and send it in. Refs have done a good job communicating here with one another right there. One of them was going to call ice and they looked. The other one said no and they waved it off. That's what you got to do. You got to talk. Anderson keeping it in at the blue line. Anderson tying it up. Turning with it back the other way now. Bonanno. Bonanno sliding it across now. Walking in from the blue line in all alone. O'Brien pulls the trigger. Miller comes out to make the save and there'll be no rebound. Another big stop there by number 96, Eden Miller. And no rebound. Can't even find the puck. She stopped it so well. Great job there by Miller. She's been stellar here tonight in between the pipes for the Seahawks. As that time it was Tegan O'Brien who broke in from the blue line in. Face off deep in the Seahawks zone to the left of Miller. Her catching glove side. She catches conventionally. From my perspective, back to the blue line, letting the shot go. That one went off Anderson as Anderson got out to block it. But kept in at the blue line. Leveroni kept it in. Now it comes out to center. Knocked down there by DuBois. Taken away now. Here's a chance for the Seahawks. Anderson hounded from behind to the backhand. Couldn't pull the trigger. As coming all the way back to break it up was Leveroni. Good job by Leveroni to get on her horse. Now Carney giving chase. Flynn hounding Carney. Carney on it there. Carney on the forehand behind the net. Carney couldn't get it out there as the Sharks caused the turnover. Into the corner it goes now. Anderson doing battle. Sharks on it there. Sharks trying to get it down low. Bouncing puck. Knocked down by Bonanno. Bonanno on it in the corner. Bonanno behind the net. Bonanno with it. Bonanno looking to go back to the blue line. Oh, Sharks almost had too many fins in the pool there, but they were lucky as they hopped off the ice at the last second. On it now, O'Brien. O'Brien got it out in front dangerously. Turning on it there, Bonanno. Good blue line usage there by Bonanno, letting the shot go. Salisbury. Looks like she got her beak in the way of that one. And now on it now, DuBois. DuBois trying to keep the puck in. She did. Up ahead now, Bonanno. Bonanno looking for the hat trick. Bonanno sends it down low. O'Brien pulls the trigger. She scores. Tegan O'Brien buries the biscuit there. A beautiful pass from Bonanno. And the Sharks take the lead for the first time today. 3-2 is the score. Well, Miller has done everything she can to keep this a tied affair. She's been standing on her head. But a beautiful pass from Bonanno. Bonanno slid it across to O'Brien, and O'Brien swiped it home. So with 5:10 left to go here in the second stanza, the Sharks take the lead for the first time today with 3 unanswered goals here. They lead it 3-2 now. Sent ahead. Well, what's the matter? Offsides is the call. 5:02 left to go here in the second stanza. The middle stanza, Shakespeare's favorite stanza, ladies and gentlemen. Face off now coming in the neutral zone. As May Fisher on right wing now, number 15. And like we said, ladies and gentlemen, when there's 1, there's 2. It is 2, there's 3. Walking in now, pulling the trigger. They score! Julia Nerone got loose off the face-off, walked in and sniped it home there, the captain. 4-2 is the score. Right off the face-off, a lot of room to operate there. And Nerone walked in and let the laser beam go. And the Sharks extend the lead. 4-2 is your score. There was a delayed penalty coming up against the Seahawks, but that won't be called now because the puck is in the back of the net. So 4-2 is the score. And Kenny moves it up for the Sharks. Into the zone it goes now. Chasing it down there is Tan. Hard along now, Kemble trying to get it out. Cleared, but not out. Kept in by Krause. Krause lets the shot go. Deflected down low. Bouncing around. Nice job there to tie it up with the Seahawks. And away they come now. Back the other way through the neutral zone. Salisbury. Salisbury with speed. Salisbury over the blue line. Good job to stay on side there. Salisbury to the outside. Salisbury at the goal line. Salisbury tosses it in front. Right off the inside of the pad there and covered up by the netminder, Alice Murphy. Good rush there by Salisbury, and she took the tough angle shot there, and that could cause the goaltender trouble if their pads are not angled just right. Pads are a lot like porridge, ladies and gentlemen. You don't want them too hot, you don't want them too cold. You want them just right. Murphy. Nice stop there. Salisbury leaning in to take the draw. And the uncovered wing comes away with it off the faceoff. Oh, I see so many teams doing that formation on the faceoffs. Drives me nuts. Makes no sense to leave a wing uncovered. My daughter's team does the same thing and drives me nuts every time. Sent all the way down now. I don't understand the point of leaving a wing uncovered. Anderson touches up for icing. I see so many teams do it too. Oh, we got a penalty coming up here against the Sharks. One of the Shark players headed to the sin bin. She thought she did something. She's like, no, guess I didn't. Krause went over to the sin bin, tried to open the door, but the coach was like, you didn't do anything. She's like, I did. Fantastic. So Mackenzie Krause, free as a free bird. All right. 4 minutes left to go here. Salisbury leaning in to take the draw. Again, we see there's the uncovered wing. Free to get the puck out. Anderson on it now. And don't get me wrong, ladies. This is not a critique of the Seahawks. I would say about 75% of the teams do that formation in the offensive zone. Or every time I feel this way about it. Chopping at it all the way down. Chasing it now is Anderson. Anderson on it there. Anderson turning. Anderson to the outside on the forehand. Stick in the passing lane there by Grimes. Tanzosh will go back to get it. Grimes knocks that down as well. And back the other way now. Here come the Seahawks. Through the neutral zone. Leveroni chopping at it. Seahawks still with it. Kemble on the rush there. Kemble. A little bit of a forearm shiver there to Leveroni. As the two exchange pleasantries behind the play. Carrying it now. Wilford. That play is offsides. 3:12 left to go here in the second stanza. 4-2 is your score. And the faceoff coming just outside the Shark zone. See, now the faceoff's in the neutral zone, and they got a right wing and a left wing. Again, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of teams do it. Don't get me wrong, please. Wilford sending it in. The Sharks recover it there. Leveroni tried to go up the gut. That ends up on the stick of Tan. Tan will send it back in, but offsides is the call because there is no delayed offsides in USA hockey. So instead of playing hockey right now, we're watching the ref bring the puck to the faceoff dot. Under 3 minutes left to go here in the second stanza. 4-2, the Sharks leading it. A good affair between two good teams. The Seahawks jumped out to an early 2-0 lead, and the Sharks have answered back with 4 unanswered goals. And that is where we stand here. 4-2 is the score. Jairam will track it down. Jairam straight ahead. Wow. Would have stopped to that. Flynn down the left wing. Sent ahead by the Seahawks. Chasing it down, trying to get to it now. Bonanno. Bonanno behind the net. Bonanno's got 2 goals and an assist here tonight. Bonanno off the boards. Good job by Wilford to anticipate where that was going. And that goes off the glass and out to center. Bouncing puck now. Eludes the Seahawk defense lady. Getting to it quickly. Sending it behind the net for Wilford. Iron Wilford in the corner on it there. Wilford got it up for Jairam. Ended up on the stick of Dubois. She kept it in. Knocked down by Tan. At the dot, letting the shot go. Wilford got back to block that. Wilford tried to get it to Rossman. Couldn't connect there. Pinching in Dubois to keep the puck in. As the Seahawks try to get it out. Digging and mucking and getting the puck out was Tan. Good second effort there by Karen Tan. Dubois now down the left wing. Got it over the blue line. And sent it in as Anderson. No, excuse me. It's not Anderson. I apologize. Seahawks defense lady came away with it. Stepping up, letting the shot go. Nice poke check there by Miller. Was not enough to make that save. She had to steer that away from the Shark. That was lurking right in front of her. Deflected. Miller got the glove on that. A beautiful stop there as it was deflected down low by Bonanno, who was looking for the hat trick on that one. Kicked ahead, Wilford. Wilford down the right wing she goes. Ireland Wilford at the dot. Wilford protecting the puck, letting the shot go. Rossman to the cooker. She scores! Caitlin Rossman buries the biscuit on the rebound. That is why you get to the cooker, get to the cooker, get to the cooker. And that's exactly what Rossman did right there. As she got to the net, hit the brakes. You always want to pretend like the goaltender's got a stop sign on her head. Wilford let the shot go, and Rossman aggressively getting to the cooker, made a beeline for the net and buries the biscuit. A huge goal there for Southeastern Connecticut as they pull back within one. After 4 unanswered goals by the Sharks, here come the Sharks now. Hammer down the right wing, went back to get it. The ref says that they got back on sides. That's sent ahead now. That's knocked down by Kraus. Kraus over the blue line. Kraus lost the handle on it. It's the Sharks. They got it there. Sent in. Knocked down. Carney. Lost it. Found it. And Anderson came over to help out. Anderson turning back behind the net now on the forehand. Anderson gaining speed. Anderson taken away in the corner there by Hammer. Hammer will cycle it back around. Pinching on it there, Jocelyn Kenny. Kenny kept the puck in, down low, bouncing dangerously, just went wide there as Nerone was in the neighborhood. In the corner now, Salisbury moves it along for Anderson. Anderson, with 35 seconds left to go here, very fast game. Not a lot of whistles in this game, sent all the way down. That one's going to be on net, so it won't even be icing. And as Murphy thinking about shooting it, Murphy left it there for Jamie Touch. Touch turns. Touch couldn't get it out as the Seahawks aggressive in on the forecheck. Salisbury will send it down low. Good play there by Zoo to keep the puck in. Up to center it goes. Sent all the way back in, but offsides is the call with 15 seconds left to go here in the second stanza. 4-3 is your score. A real good hockey game here tonight between the Shoreline Sharks and the Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks. Girls hockey is exploding, not only in Connecticut, ladies and gentlemen, all across the country and on to our neighbors to the north. 18,000 strong will be on hand to watch Montreal and Toronto this week in the PWHL, which is unbelievably awesome. I think the PWHL has done a fantastic job. Off to a tremendous start. I know a lot of the ladies on both of these teams have been to some of the games already. We haven't had the chance to get there yet, but really, the idea of 19,000 strong on hand to see a ladies hockey game really pleases the broadcaster. All right. The second stanza has come to a close. Your score at the end of 2. The Sharks 4, the Seahawks 3. We'll be right back with the third and final chapter of this unwritten story unveiling right before your very eyes and ears here. Only on the Solo. A real good one tonight. Oh, my. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you had a fantastic intermission. What an outstanding affair we have been privy to here thus far between the Shoreline Sharks and the Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks. 4-3 is your score. The Sharks leading it heading into the third period. This has been a back-and-forth battle between two good teams. A real good affair here thus far. These ladies are doing outstanding out there. And the goaltending has been real good. Like a lot of what I'm seeing out there. All right, the third and final period about ready to get underway. Salisbury out there with Kimball and Tanzosh. And it looks like Wilford on defense with, I believe that's Carney. Starting 5 out there for the Seahawks. It is Carney who steps up, but taken away. Down the left wing they come. Pull down, play allowed to continue. That's what we'd like to see. A one-goal affair. I don't want to see any penalties here in the third period. Wilford up for Kimball. Kimball down the left wing. Kimball moving the puck, tried to connect with Salisbury. Knocked down by Leveroni. Now's Wilford. Wilford's got room to her right. She sees it. Wilford over the blue line. Wilford poke checked away. Nice poke check there by his Isla Dubois. No, Wilford was off to the races there. She saw the real estate. Her eyes lit up. A nice poke check there by number 9 in green and black. Or black and green, I guess. Big fan of the Shark sweaters, ladies and gentlemen. I just wish that the road sweaters, because the white sweaters have got green and black stripes on the bottom. The black sweaters have got no stripes on the bottom. They go straight down, black all the way down. I'd really love to see a little green and black on the bottom. And some numbers on the sleeves. Here's Grimes now. Grimes. Poke checked away there. Sent all the way down. The Sharks get up, always looking sharp. On it now, Kimball. Following it up, good puck support there by Salisbury, but poke checked away there by Leveroni. Sent across. On it quickly now is Schatz. Schatz down the left wing. Anderson over to meter. Anderson got a piece of it, but it did come in front. Loose in front dangerously there is Grimes. Got to the cooker. Tanzas turning on it there. Here comes Salisbury. Salisbury, nice inside-out move. Got it over the blue line. On the backhand, but offsides is the call. The Seahawks were a half a step offsides there. So 13:58 left to go here in the affair. 4-3 is your score. Rossman, who's got a goal here tonight, leans in to take the draw. McGovern on left wing. There's Jairam on right wing. Looks like Anderson. Not sure who's on the right defense there. It's Miller getting her groove on. And Anderson leaves it there for Miller. Miller will turn with it now. That's Nova Miller, number 44 on your scorecard. Sending it up, but sent back in by Josephine Flynn. Up ahead now, McGovern. McGovern, good reach there by Flynn as Flynn stayed with it. Excuse me. Bouncing puck. Comes loose. Anderson closes off the real estate, not giving any room there. The Sharks stay with it. O'Brien got the last goal for the Sharks. Got it behind the net. On it now. Bonanno's got two. Got it out in front. Anderson did a nice job to find it and get it out of there. In the corner now, Miller. Miller. A little bit of a fish hook there. Somehow got away with that one. My goodness. Well, listen. I said I hope there's no penalties in the third period. So, oh boy. Wow. All right. Well, I can't complain when that's what I asked for, but boy, oh boy. Not only was that a hook, she literally made the girl go backwards. Well, listen, the ref don't call it. It ain't a penalty. So, good play by Miller. All right, fresh legs out there for the Seahawks. Out there is Salisbury. That's Caitlin Salisbury chopping at it. Back the other way now, Bonanno. Bonanno down the left wing. Bonanno cutting to the inside. Bonanno sliding across, walking in, pulling the trigger. Big stop there by Miller. A beautiful pass to O'Brien by Bonanno. Another nice stop by Miller, letting the shot go. That one off the feet of Tan. Tan couldn't find it. Bouncing puck. Salisbury got a chunk of it. Lou trying to get it out. Now Jairam trying to get it out. She does get it out. Nice play there by Mira Jairam to get it away to center. And on it now is Wilford backpedaling. Wilford did a nice job on the forehand to get it hard off the boards and out to center. Turning on it there are the Sharks. As they send it in, Tan will knock it down and send it back to the neutral. No, that didn't make it. I thought it would. Zoo trying to get the puck out. Couldn't do so. Bouncing puck. Knocked down Flynn. Poke checked away by Tan. Beautiful poke check there by Karen Tan as it comes out to center. Giving chase there with Salisbury, but turned around. O'Brien. O'Brien makes the move. Still has the puck now. O'Brien over the blue line. Lays it out for Flynn. Flynn trying to cut back inside. Wilford got a piece for Tan. Finished up with the poke check. And the Seahawks get it out to center. Jairam on her horse. Chasing it down. The Sharks get to it at their own blue line. Good D-to-D pass there. And here comes the captain, Nerone. Nerone sidesteps the defense lady. Nerone, one lady to beat. Nerone sliding it over. O'Brien trying to get it back to Nerone. Beautiful flipper stop there by Miller. As it was more of a deflection than a stop. As it wasn't even a shot, it was more of a pass. But Miller, utilizing the pad there, if that puck gets across back to Nerone, it's 5-2, 5-3. And that one rolls to the netminder Murphy. That was a great play by Miller. And she just used her pad wisely to kick it into the corner. Beautiful 2-on-1, though, executed by the Sharks down low. They came ever so close. They're getting the 2-goal lead back. The captain, Julia Nerone, leaning in to take the draw now against Salisbury. Both of these teams with only one captain. That pleases the broadcaster. Seeing these young teams and high school teams and college teams with 2 and 3 captains. There should be one captain, ladies and gentlemen, on every team, period. End of sentence. On it now, Kimball. Kimball down the left wing. Kimball run into there by Nerone. Nerone got it to Hammer. Turned around now, Salisbury with it. That's Madison Salisbury, but back the other way now quickly. Here comes Leveroni. Leveroni to the outside with speed. Leveroni at the dot, pulls the trigger off the waffle of Miller. Miller's made some big stops here tonight. Her team only down by 1. She's kept them in it. Behind the net now, here's Torrin Hammer. She moves it around, cycling it all the way back to the blue line. Dubois stepped in to keep it in, did keep it in. Not once, but twice, and coming over to help out Nerone. Nerone got it down low, bouncing puck. Here's Hammer. Hammer walking in, Miller pouncing off the line. And no further play. 10:47 left to go. Here in the third and final stanza is Hammer. Was right on the doorstep there. Schatz leaning in to take the draw now against Rossman. Face off deep in the Seahawks zone. Face off won by the Sharks. Back to the blue line, Dubois. Chased by Jairam. That one sent down low. On it now. Anderson on the backhand. Not going to get out on the backhand. Kept in by the Sharks. Along the boards now. Keeping it in there was D'Amico. D'Amico from the ground did a nice job to keep it in. Bouncing puck right across the goal mouth there dangerously as it eluded Miller. And Rossman had to be alert there at the other side. Behind the net it goes now Carney. Carney doing a nice job battling in the corner. Let the Sharks get to it, getting it out in front. Anderson battling, still loose. Anderson turning. Got one pushed aside by Schatz. Ends up behind the net. Schatz tried to get it in front. Anderson with the stick on it and reaching back to get it there. Looking like a squid, an octopus, a calamari is the netminder Miller. And she bent her body around the post there. Did a nice job to put a stop to that. All right, wholesale changes now for both organizations. With just over 10 minutes left to go here in the one-goal affair. A real good one here tonight at the Rose Garden. Face off deep in the Seahawks zone. Ref drops the puck and we're back underway. Tan couldn't get it out. That's kept in. Bouncing puck. Goes into the corner now. Fisher. In the corner, hard around. Pinching in now, Kraus. Kraus hard off the board, sending it down low for D'Amico. D'Amico behind the net. D'Amico hounded there by Tan. D'Amico stayed with it. D'Amico did get it out in front, letting the shot go. Miller got the waffle on that. Another save by Miller. This one from behind the net. This one from in front of the net. Miller got the other flipper on that. Oh, Eden Miller with 3 or 4 saves there. Nice job there as Tan. Utilizing the exterior hip there to keep the puck away from the goaltender. Kraus and Tan collide. Both get right back up. In the corner now, Miller on it there. Sharks get to it, got it out in front dangerously. As Fisher will track it down now. Fisher along the boards with Grimes. Grimes kept it in for the Sharks. As they're digging and mucking, now the Seahawks come away with it. Here comes Salisbury. Salisbury makes the move with the blue line, got it out. Over the red line, and he'll dump it in. The best play in hockey, make the other team come 200 feet. Salisbury and one of the Sharks collided accidentally. They both shake it off. That's going to be a little bit of a delay here in the player change for the Seahawks as they might get caught. And change that one, slides to Miller. Miller nervously there for the broadcaster. Oh, man, it went in. As the Sharks let the shot go. I'm not sure who's going to get credited with it, but Miller went down the cover. Did say nervously, so well, these things happen. 5-3 is the score. Miller's been nothing short of brilliant all night long. So she's fixing her pads there. I'm not sure who's going to get credited with it for the Sharks exactly, but so 5-3 is the score. As the Sharks get the 2-goal lead back with under 9 minutes left to go. I want to thank everybody so much for tuning in tonight. It's an absolute blessing, honor, and privilege to be able to bring you this game here between the Shoreline Sharks and the Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks. Always good to see girls hockey, ladies and gentlemen. As you know, I am biased. This is the camera lady. Girl hockey mom and dad broadcasting for you here tonight. So we love to see the ladies out there. And like I said, it is growing like a sunflower towards the sun all over the great state of Connecticut, all over the world. And it's the biggest growing sport in the United States right now is girls hockey. We got to keep it going, folks. Here's Kemble now. Kemble over the red line. Kemble back the other way. Kemble looking to answer right back. Chopping down out of there. Paul Bunyan-esque like chop, but Kemble stayed with it. As O'Brien came by. And on the backhand, Flynn. Flynn couldn't get it out on the backhand. Salisbury tracks it down. Came out to Wilford at the red line. Wilford backpedaling. Wilford lost the handle on it. Wilford went back to find it. Wilford tried to go cross ice. Flynn intercepted that. Flynn making a move to the outside. Hounded there by Carney. Wilford came back to break it up. Wilford turning with it. Wilford trying to get the puck out. Here comes Salisbury. Good puck support. Salisbury with a head of steam now. Salisbury forced to the outside. Salisbury got it in. As Leveroni tracked her down. Kemble pinching in. On down the left wing. Got a chunk of it. Went back to go get it. Sending it down low for Tanzash. Tanzash out there with Salisbury and Kemble. As they try and come away with it. Get it out to center ice now. Here comes Bonanno. Bonanno down the left wing. Bonanno's got O'Brien wide. Bonanno at the goal line. Bonanno saucering it across Miller. Did a nice job to steer that into the corner. O'Brien on it there. O'Brien got it back to the blue line. Back to O'Brien now. O'Brien. I think that just rolled off her stick. O'Brien got it back now. Leveroni. Leveroni letting the shot go. That deflects down low into the corner. As Carney in the corner there. Bouncing puck. Wilford did a nice job to take away the real estate and get the puck. Nice job to stay with it by Bonanno. Bonanno leaned into there by Wilford. As Wilford got her legs tied up. Bonanno got it out in front now. Flynn trying to turn. Rossman did a nice job. Excuse me, Carney. I apologize. That blonde hair throws me off. Carney did a nice job to come over and break it up. I apologize. Trying to get it up there with Salisbury. That's number 94. That's Madison Salisbury moving it ahead. And getting to it. There was Caitlin Salisbury. Back the other way now. Here comes Leveroni. Leveroni. Over to O'Brien. O'Brien back for Leveroni. Leveroni with room. Lets the shot go. The rebound. Big stop by Miller. The rebound. Miller got the flipper on that as she slid across to make the save. Oh, my goodness. Two brilliant saves there by Eden Miller as she slid across to save both rebounds. Boy, oh boy, if the Seahawks come back to tie this affair, do not forget those saves there a moment ago by Eden Miller. Nothing short of brilliant. My goodness. I thought the first rebound was going in, then I thought for sure the second rebound was going in. And Miller said, yeah, hold my Gatorade. On now, Dubois. Dubois with the puck now, lost the handle on it. Jairam over there, Zoo over there. That's sent out to center. And chasing it down now is Anderson. Hounded there by Tori Hammer. Now Nerone. Good job by Hammer to get back on sides. Hammer, good puck support. Got it back to Nerone. Nerone trying to step to the inside. Poke checked away. Cleared but not out. Kept in at the blue line. Deflected down low. Miller reaching for it. Still loose in front at the side of the net. The ref lost the eyes on the puck, so he blew the whistle. 5:42 left to go here. 5-3 is the score. Sharks leading the Seahawks here tonight in an outstanding affair. I really love the effort that both of these organizations have been given here tonight. Now Rossman leaning in to take the draw. Sharks win the draw. Miller steered at the side as well. Miller's got to have close to 30 saves tonight. She's been busy and she's been good. Along the boards now, trying to get it out. Jairam. That's kept in. The Seahawks track it down in their own zone. Trying to go tape to tape. Hopped over the stick. I thought they touched it. So, well, the ref disagrees. So it looks like it's going to go for icing. But the netminder, Murphy, touches it. So no icing. Play allowed to continue. Anderson pinching in there. Anderson went in hard there. She collided with Grimes. Anderson shooken up, but right back up. And sent all the way down by the Sharks. And Miller will give chase. No icing. It's not going to make it with 5 minutes left to go. Miller on the forehand, sending it hard around. That's knocked down by Schatz. At the blue line, keeping it in there is Kraus. Kraus got it down low. Rossman digging for it. That one comes across now. They had a lady in front. Big stop by Miller. It's still loose in front, and Nova Miller will clear it out. They got Nova Miller and Eden Miller. They are sisters. They are not like Bubba and Forrest. Swiping at it there was Murphy, and it went off her skate. As the Seahawks almost got one from a long distance. That would have evened things up. And Murphy had the skate behind the stick. You always want to have the skate behind the stick, the pad behind the skate, the waffle behind the skate, and the glove behind the stick, and the stick behind the waffle. That way it lessens the chance of the puck bouncing through. Salisbury giving chase there. Tan steps up. Tan got it to McGovern. McGovern over the blue line. The Sharks step to the outside with it. Carrying the puck out now with speed is Kraus. Kraus over the red line, over the blue line. Kraus down the right wing. Kraus cutting to the inside. Lets the shot go wide. Wilford turning on it there. Wilford down the wing. Wilford gaining steam now. Wilford over the blue line. Wilford through the neutral zone. Here's Wilford now. Wilford, good job to stay on sides at the blue line. Oh, no, sir. That was on sides. That was on sides. Whoever's wearing Sadler's jersey there pulled up enough. That was on sides. I think the refs have done a good job letting the ladies play here tonight, but that one was, I have to respectfully disagree. So the faceoff just outside the Seahawks zone. And that's sent ahead. And quickly on it now, all the Sharks. Leveroni. Nice tape-to-tape pass there. Oh, that was intended for Flynn. Flynn was off and running. But Bonanno didn't see her and got a chunk of it. Nice back check there by Salisbury. That went off the skates there of one of the Seahawks, and bouncing puck now down low. Turning on it, Flynn. Flynn's got two ladies in front. So O'Brien getting right to the cooker. Now O'Brien will chase it down into the corner. O'Brien on it there. O'Brien at the down low at the goal line at the back door, letting the shot go. Miller got the flipper on that. Another save by Eden Miller. Up ahead now, pitching in. Leveroni lets the shot go, doesn't get through. 3:16 left to go in the affair because Stone Cold said so. Leveroni keeping the puck in. On it now, Carney. Carney did a nice job to turn to the forehand there. See, she didn't go out on the backhand. Look where the puck is because she took the extra step. Here comes Salisbury. Salisbury down the right wing. Lets the shot go just wide of Murphy. As Leveroni closed off on the real estate very quickly there. Back to center ice it goes Anderson. Anderson on it there. Anderson will send it back in. Bouncing puck sent ahead now. Dubois on it. Dubois hounded by Carney. Nice job by Carney to take away the neutral zone real estate. You always want your defensemen and defense ladies activating quickly in the neutral zone. You want to step up. You don't want them dictating what's happening. You don't want to be backpedaling. You want to be forpedaling. Especially if you got forwards that are back checking. If your forwards are back checking like they have been tonight, then you really want to be aggressive at the point, at all three lines. You don't have to stop the person coming at you, but if you make them go left or right, and your wingman or your center lady are back checking hard, they'll catch them. You don't have to stop them. You just have to slow them down. Tanzash digging. Tanzash found it, got it out to center. Salisbury now. Salisbury trying to kick at it there, couldn't reach it. And turning and going back the other way now, Nerone to the outside. Nice pass now. Here's Hammer. Hammer at the dot. Hammer pulls the trigger. Miller with the stop. And behind the net it goes now. 2:15 to go. Back now for touch. Touch at the blue line. She lets the shot go. Tan deflected it. Hammer got it down low. Nice job by Tan to reach for it there. At the blue line. Bouncing puck. Hammer turned it on there. It's Torin Hammer. She sends it down low. On the stick now of Nerone. Nerone got it out in front. Dangerously bouncing around. Hammer swiping at it. Turning. Trying to pull the trigger. Couldn't do so. And here come the Seahawks. Now back the other way. Kemble. Kemble down the left wing. Kemble caught there by Nerone. A little bit of pushing and shoving there. Digging and mucking with 1:45 to go. 5-3 is the score. We'll keep an eye on the Seahawks goaltender, see if they go for the extra skater. Here's Salisbury. Salisbury took a hit there along the boards. The ref got that one. There's Kenny. He's going to go 2 minutes for checking, I assume. Or roughing. 2 minutes roughing or checking is the call. I apologize. So Kenny into the sin bin. We'll see if the Seahawks pull the goaltender here to go for the 6-on-4 with 1:32 left. I sure would, but that's just me. We'll face off deep in the Shark zone. And we'll face off. Bouncing puck now. Power play for the Seahawks. An opportunity here for them to close the gap as they trail by 2. Sharks get to it. Hammer got it out to center. That's knocked down by Kemble. Kemble stepping to the outside. Real estate taken away there. Along the boards now, Leveroni tries to dig it loose. Wilford kept it in there along with Kemble. That's sent down low and tracking it down now behind the net. Dubois. Dubois off the boards. Carney waiting for it there, but Nerone got it off the boards through Carney and out to center. Wilford turning on it there. Wilford put the brakes on, trying to send it back up. Knocked down by Dubois. Bodies collide there at the blue line. I was following the puck up the other way, but Shark families don't seem happy about it. Did not see what happened, I got to be honest. Send in offsides is the call with 40 seconds left to go. I was following the puck back this way. So 5-3 is the score. 39 seconds remain on the power play for the Seahawks. 41 seconds in the affair, so they're basically on a power play for the remainder of the affair. Salisbury leans in to take the draw now for the Hawks. They need to get in the zone, get possession, get a shot on goal here with the power play. But the Sharks come away with it back the other way. Running the gauntlet now, walking in Schatz. Schatz pulls the trigger. Miller with the save, the rebound. Miller got a chunk of it, and it goes right by the goal line and picked up by Zoo. 25 seconds left to go. Turning, keeping it in. D'Amico got it down low as Schatz sends it into the corner. 20 seconds left to go here. The Sharks looking to get 2 points here on the road as the clock ticking away on the Seahawks now. Down by 2 with 15 seconds to go. Here comes Salisbury. Salisbury over the blue line. Lets the shot go. Deflected. Murphy to save. The rebound. Salisbury going for it, and that's gotten there. And Leveroni will come out the other end, and that's going to do it. as the Shoreline Sharks head down to their goaltender. In celebration, the Seahawks head down to their goaltender, Eden Miller, who was nothing short of brilliant here today. Well, your Solu certified auto repair top dog of the affair is going to go to number 18 on the Shoreline Sox, Zoe Bonanno. She had 2 goals and an assist and had a real great game. But I really want to tip my hat to Eden Miller of the Seahawks. She was absolutely brilliant. She kept them in it all game long. A real good affair between both of these teams. And I want to thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in. I want to thank you so much for the blessing, honor, and privilege of being able to bring you this game here tonight. So for my camera lady, producer, director, and bride, the lovely and talented Miss Michelle, I've been your host, Scotty Bonner. You've been watching Southeastern Connecticut Seahawks hockey here on the Solu. Once again, your final, the Sharks 5, the Seahawks 3. We'll see everybody again soon. Good night, everybody.